In the legal world, there is a combination of forces that feed a corrupt and suffocating legal system for attorneys. Law schools, law professionals, judges, and even the firms themselves for whom you work create a system, a matrix, if you will, that is nothing like what you thought when you passed the bar exam. The purpose of this podcast is to help you escape this legal matrix, leading you out of the proverbial desert to be free of the bondage of the matrix. Hosted by Bryce D. Nyer, attorney at law with over 30 years experience in the trenches of civil and criminal litigation at the state, federal, and international levels. He's a highly accomplished and resourceful legal professional, a true master of his craft, and he's here to help you get your life back. Here's your host, Bryce D. Nyer.
This goes out to all my warrior brothers. Instead of writing a stack, I thought I would record a stack. The Bryce stack. It's early Sunday morning. It's humid. It's hot. I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm exhausted. It's been another week of pits and perils and survival and fighting and collisions. And yet here I am on Sunday morning. And I thought, as I got up this morning, feeling as bad as I did, my body just wrecked with exhaustion and fatigue. My soul in 15 different directions, my mind meditating and wandering over my whole life. I thought I would come in and just sit here at the microphone as if all of you were sitting here right before me. And then maybe there'd be perhaps a better understanding of who I am and what I am. And I began to think of the last 5 years here in Warrior. All of it. It just came rolling in like a Warrior tsunami. And so I just sat there as I drove in from my home to my office. What could I say? What would I say? What is my life all about? And this project that I have in this shift called the Legal Matrix, people have asked me what it is. And let me tell you what the Legal Matrix is, because then you're going to have the better understanding of who I am and what I want. The Legal Matrix is an organized crime syndicate. That's exactly what it is. Each one of you is in a different profession, doing different things, from engineering to manufacturing to coaching, but I am in the business of legal tyranny. I am a mercenary. In short, what I am is I'm a merc. I'm a legal merc. I go in there for the highest dollar, for the highest bidder, and I battle like a gladiator against the legal matrix. The legal matrix is made up of judges and other lawyers and law schools, and the system that sold their soul long ago to the almighty dollar. There is no justice in the legal system anymore, if there ever was at all. And if justice comes, it's far and few between. See, this is how the legal matrix gets you. You're young, you're in college, or maybe you're out of college, you've been working for a few years. And one day, like me, you're sitting there like I was on a balcony as a young captain in the Army, married to another Army officer, and this brilliant idea pops in my head. I want to go to law school. And there's more to the backstory, but it would take a long, long time to explain it. And I was having a couple heavy Weizen beers in Germany, my 20s, sitting there looking over this beautiful field here in Germany. I was on the second story on the balcony. And this idea just kept coming into my head, go to law school. And so I had my ex-wife drive me to the bookstore on Post. I picked up the Baron's Guide to Law Schools, and like magic, like drawing me in, like this siren of the sea, I picked out 13 law schools and highlighted it with a highlighter. And the next thing I know, I'm sending letters to the law schools. The legal matrix is drawing me in, and I'm getting responses back to fill out the applications. And then I'm registering to take the law school admissions test, the LSAT, which is being conducted not even an hour away. And so one day on a Saturday, I go, and for hours and hours and hours, I fill out the multiple guess, the questions, the ones that, can you do analytical thinking? It's a score that will come back to say whether you are worthy of being admitted to one of the branches of the legal matrix. And so I send off all these applications, and back in the day, it's snail mail. But it seems like it moves faster, even faster than the internet, because I'm getting letters back. They're letters eventually, once we get your LSAT, once we get your undergraduate transcripts, we'll know more. And so eventually, I get some rejection letters. I get some acceptance letters to come interview. And so I feel good. I feel pumped up. I feel like hell. I'm already a lawyer because they see something in me. And you know what? And yet I don't see what's happening with the legal matrix. It's drawing me in. It's this seduction. It is the ultimate legal strategic seduction. It hooks you because of your ego and your pride. And so as time moves forward, I come off active duty. I'm back in the United States. I go for a personal interview at a private law school in North Carolina, and I feel jacked because they want to talk to me. And I get this letter one day, a few months later, saying, hey, there's a performance-based program. We have 25 slots left. You're going to have to fight and come in and take actual law courses with no prior experience of being in law school. It's like, it's almost like the Bud School, SEAL School for law schools. 96 people in this class fighting for the remaining 25 seats. It's a fucking bloodbath. And I go, and I'm back on a campus after being overseas 5.5 years in the real world, being an Army officer. And so lo and behold, by miracle and God's grace, I get this, I call, and they're like, yeah, you're in. You got one day to get your ass up here and pay your tuition, get your books, and be in your seat. And that begins the journey in the legal matrix. And see, the law schools, you feel empowered. You're telling everybody, I'm going to law school. I'm going to law school, blah, 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 blah. Like you're the next fucking Perry Mason, okay? That's what you feel. You feel empowered like you're already there. And damn, you just have no idea the shitstorm yet to come. And so you're sitting in this class, and all around you are all these sharks. That's what they are. They're fucking sharks or piranha. They don't give a shit about you. Grades haven't come out. It's the first semester. Nobody knows what number they are in the class and all this other bullshit. And you go to class every day. And your whole grade is determined by one exam at the end of the semester. That's it. The end. One grade. That's it. Pass. I mean, you either make it or you fail. And you don't want to fail. And then after you come back after the semester, everybody's all ranked, the first top 10 in the class. And they're all just a bunch of dickheads. They are. They think, oh, fuck, I'm going to solve the world's problems. I'm the fucking legal savior. And you continue to go through law school and tell all your friends I'm still there. I made it through my first year, which is a bitch. Excuse me. And then you go into the second year and it's not so much a bitch. It's just busier. And then the third year is a fucking waste of time. It's a total fucking waste of time. But the matrix keeps you there. It keeps you in because you're competing and you don't want to quit and you don't want to be a failure. And you're taking these courses where you can pontificate your fucking knowledge to all your friends that don't know dick shit about the legal profession. But they think you're impressive because you can spout fancy Latin legal terms, the fucking spin of the world. And then you get drawn into taking the bar exam. The bar exam is all academic. It's not easy, but a flounder could fucking pass it if you take the prep course and you just be ruthlessly committed to studying the shit and doing it. And it's not fun. And so then you take the bar exam. It lasts over 2 days and you get out and you have a couple drinks. You get really kind of just fucking drunk after the bar exam. You can't help it. You just do. And then you wait. And in my state, they get your results in 30 days, and you sit on pins and needles, and you're doing job interviews, and you're like, well, wait till your bar results come, and blah, blah, fucking blah, blah, blah. It's all, and then the whole process of interviewing for a legal job is just all bullshit, okay? It's just bullshit. Because you get rejection letters left and right, and And pretty soon you start pitting them on the wall and like, I'm going to drink a beer for every rejection letter I get. Pretty soon you got fucking 8 kegs of beer in your basement. And then you get the letter, the 1-page letter. And you're like, hey, congratulations. You're now part of us, fucker. You're part of the legal matrix. That's what you are. And you're like, holy shit, I'm in the club. I'm in the fucking club, brothers and sisters. And then you get your bar card. And you're like, look at this bitch. It's better than the Black American Express card, okay? I can walk into a fucking courtroom. I can spout my intelligence. I can pontificate my fucking brilliance, and everybody will bow to me, and I will save the fucking world. And that's the way you feel. And you're celebrating. You're like, look at my letter. I'm in. And then you get sworn in. And then when you get your first job, and they toss your ass in the courtroom, and you're like, what the fuck? Because here's the deal. The Matrix is pulling you along the whole way, feeding you this cocaine of pride and ego and vanity. And you're in there with other fucking sharks. They're piranhas, man. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about me. What are they doing? I'll tell you what they're doing. They're sizing your ass up. They're going in for the kill. And they don't give a shit because they're mercenaries too. See, that's what the Matrix does. It puts you in the Roman Colosseum and equips you with tools, words, legal terms, all these courses you fucking took, most of which you'll never fucking use. It's only the first year courses you really ever use in the practice of the law. And you're in there, and then you realize, oh, fuck, the judge is the arbitrator of win, lose, or fucking draw. Uh-oh. And they don't give a shit about you either. They don't give a shit because, see, they're part of the legal matrix too. They're like, fuck it. I left private practice a long time ago. And I don't give a fuck because I'm on salary. I'm going to get this fucking swanky retirement, health benefits for life, and I don't have to do shit. I come in here whenever the fuck I want. I rule and do whatever the fuck I want. And if you don't like it, you can appeal, bitches. And then they go home. And they have every fucking weekend off and every holiday, and then they get incentive pay for longevity pay for their state fucking jobs. And you're left holding the bag, looking at your client and go, oh, man, I know it was a speeding ticket, but you know, I don't know how you got the death penalty for that shit. But hey, it's lethal injection. It's not the fucking chair. So there you go. It's going to be painless. And you continue on in this abyss of fucking bullshit. And you measure the value of yourself by how happy your client is. And I'm here to tell you, clients are never fucking happy. They hate you. They don't give a shit about you. They only care about, can I get the fuck out of this mess? And how much is it going to cost? And how fucking long is it going to take? All the while, they have no idea what the legal matrix is. And for that fact and matter, none of the fucking lawyers do either. They're stupid. They're fucking dumb as shit. They are. They're dumb. They're in neutral in their brain. They're so stupid. And so they roll along, and then one day they're like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to start my own fucking practice. And they've worked for somebody else on a salary, earning the bucks for the senior partners, grilling their fucking ass away, hour after hour, weekend after weekend. And pretty soon a couple of years go by and they're like, oh, I don't understand why my girlfriend left me or why my boyfriend left me or why my fucking pet dog doesn't fucking talk to me anymore. Because they don't know who the fuck you are. Because you checked out of the fucking net, man. And the legal matrix sucked your ass up into the bullshit of endless hours of briefs, of trial prep, of fucking constant day-to-day activities and trials and meeting their judicial statistics and getting cases off their fucking docket. They don't give a shit whether your client's guilty or not. They don't care about justice. They just want that shit off their docket. And so a couple years go by, and then what you do is you're like, fuck, I've been here for like 5 years, and I've gotten a raise and a fucking pat on the back, and I even got a gift certificate to the fucking local steakhouse for Christmas, and you get a boner, and you're like, oh my God, they recognize you. No, they fucking don't. No, they don't. They just threw you the fucking bone. They threw you the bone, and you're like, there you go, be a happy little puppy, and get the fuck out. And that's what you do. Until one day, you're like, there's something wrong here. There's just something wrong. And see, that's what happened to me. I went all these years running 2 law firms, had a law partner for 10 years, and finally got rid of his fucking ass. And I'm like, and then in 2018, I sat there, guys, and that video came across for King's Kid 3. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this guy? And for 65 minutes, man, my ass was glued to a chair. And I put my Sam Adams beer down. I was having beer in the fucking morning. I don't know why. I just wanted to do it. And it was Garrett. And I watched and I listened. I'm like, holy shit. And so I ordered the King's Kid, filled out these assessments. I'm like, ooh, man, my life is fucked up. I mean, my scores sucked. And I'm like, and then I joined and I went through the 90-day challenge. And I love Sam, I love Finley's. I just love these fuckers, okay? And then I see Coach Sam, I'm like, who's this motherfucker? This guy, holy shit, he is a terrorist. And it's a fucking beatdown. And I realized as the years went on that there was a disturbance in Bryce's force. There was. I'm like, something is fucked up. Because I don't feel right. I don't feel good. My marriage fucking sucks. I don't want to be in it. I love my son, but I felt disconnected to everybody and everything. And then I started doing outlets of sedation. And as I went through war, I'm like, I started to really awaken. I'm like, there's got to be more out there. There's got to be more out there. But see, the legal matrix, it doesn't want you to escape. It does not want you to be fucking free. It sets parameters and rules and regs and statutes and orders and all this bullshit to contain you. It's just like the fees. When you sue for attorney fees in the legal matrix, it's whatever the community standard is. I'm like, well, fuck the community standard. These other fucking pinheads are shitty. They're shitty lawyers. They're charging $250 an hour. Fuck that. I charge $750 an hour right now and $1,500 an hour after 5 o'clock and on the weekends. They're like, you can't do that. I'm like, why the fuck not? Well, yeah, what the fuck, okay? My value of what I do is I'm available 7 fucking days a week, round the clock, concierge service, and they have in-house counsel wherever the fuck they travel. They can call me, reach out to me on any legal issue they fucking want to. Now, there's a price for it, but 31 fucking years of experience of litigation, state, federal, and international arenas, and brothers and sisters, you just can't take that experience away. Oh, you can take my fucking law degree off the wall, but you can't take the experience away. And so the legal matrix, it tries to hold you down. It tries to pin you the fuck in. Abide by the rules, or we will fuck you. And you're like, oh, okay. And see, the state bar's like that too. They're a bunch of fucking bureaucrats, just like the fucking administration in Washington, D.C. Do as I say, but don't do as I do. And these fucking pinheads have never run a practice. They've been bureaucrats their whole fucking life. And they're trying to tell you how to run a fucking law firm and make money. Just like people like when I was an Army officer, these motherfuckers in the rear are like never led fucking troops. They're back in some fucking weenie staff position. And they're telling you how to fucking lead troops. I'm like, fuck you. You're back there in your heated or air-conditioned office, you piece of shit. And we're out here in the fucking mud with weapons and shit. We're here, you're there, fuck you. And see, that's what the legal matrix does. Because if you abide by the rules, there'll be some reward down the fucking road. Maybe you'll run for judge and the local political party will support you, blah, blah, fucking blah. And then you can be in power. But you're still a fucking slave. And see, that's where I've come to now in the legal profession. People say, why do you fucking hate it? I'm like, ooh, well, get some beer and fucking popcorn and let's get some takeout order because we're going to be here a fucking while we go down that list of shit of the legal matrix. So this idea came upon me last December, January. I think it was Sole Purpose. And on the break, we were to write out, and I'm like, you know what? It just popped in my fucking head. The legal matrix. What? And I sat there, and in 32 minutes, I outlined every topic I would want to talk about in a book to warn law students and lawyers of what the fuck they're getting into, and that they don't have to be stuck in the legal matrix. Because the legal matrix, it has tentacles all up your ass. It does. It's It infects you. It gets in your fucking head, your heart, your soul, your blood. And man, this bitch does not want to let go. It doesn't want to let go at all, man. It wants to fucking control you the rest of your life. Stay in your lane, bitches. And I'm like, fuck that. Okay? Fuck that. How about I be the fucking Maserati and you motherfuckers that are in the fucking Prius, that's fine. Stay in your fucking lane. I don't give a shit. I just don't fucking care. And the minute you attempt to break free, fuck no, man. You stepped out of your lane. You broke the fucking cardinal rule. You fought back. And I'm like, you're fucking right. You're fucking right. I'm tired of your shit, Legal Matrix. I'm fed the fuck up. You fucking judges, you pinheads, bureaucrats, pieces of shit. That's what you are. And the other lawyers that sedate and charge these shitty fees and just this data album, no fucking retainer. That's exciting. Oh, yeah, that's real fucking exciting. That'll give me a boner, too. Not. But you want to know something? The real lawyers that I researched that are worth billions of fucking dollars, they're not fucking lawyers. They're entrepreneurs. They don't fucking lawyer. They got their hands in every fucking pie and up everybody's ass in every industry and shit, making billions. And I'm like, holy fuck, how did they do that? And why can't I do that? And I don't know whether they're part of the legal matrix or not, but when you got a law firm that's worth like $4 fucking billion, there's a few, I mean, worth billions. It just blows my fucking mind. And they got, I don't know, 1,300, 2,500 fucking lawyers, maybe more across the world. And that's some serious shit. But they didn't do it by simple lawyering. Fuck no. Fuck no. But there are 1.3 million lawyers in the United States. There are not 1.3 million good lawyers. There are 199 accredited law schools, an average probably about 300 students sitting at any given time, the first year, second year, third year. That's a shit ton of people that have no fucking idea what they're doing. And so I thought, you know what? The legal matrix, they need to understand the fucking pit and hell they're fucking heading into. They don't know. They don't. So I started to rebel. And the legal matrix, the book that I'm writing, the outline that I have, the podcasting I'll be going into with Bryce Prescott, and we've already recorded sessions, it's the fucking revolution. It's the Declaration of Independence against the legal matrix. See, I'm not going to put up with this bullshit anymore. I'm just not. I'm going to charge what the fuck I'm worth. I'm going to take the cases I want. I'm going to hire the staff I fucking want. And I'm going to change the fucking rules of the game. And fuck the legal matrix. But that's what it's about. Fighting the legal matrix is about a lawyer gaining their freedom in the fucking domains of body, being, balance, and business. And not being a slave to the state bar. Not being a slave to the judges. Not being a slave to the court. Not being a slave to their fucking clients. No. It's saying, I will go here. I will go there. I will fucking command this fucking battleship. And that's what I've been doing. And that's why it's a fight. The system and I are in a fucking death grip, man. We are. We are. Me and the legal system, because I'm sick of their shit. I've declared my independence and they don't fucking like it. They don't fucking like it. They schedule me for trials and bullshit, disrupt my schedule and fuck with me. I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll meet you on the fucking hill. But you're going to climb every fucking inch and you're going to bleed like a bitch until you bleed out. And that is what the legal matrix is about. Fighting the fucking system. Because you'll fight a system. Oh, it's going to happen. You'll fight your industry. You'll fight your wife, the institution of marriage, the system of marriage. You'll fight with your fucking kids. You will. You do. You already know this in Warrior. It's happening every fucking day. You'll fight with everybody till like, fuck, man. You just look around like, holy shit, I'm scarred and bloody and blah, blah, fuck. Until your head just pops the fuck off. Well, I got sick of that shit. I did. I got fucking sick of it. And so when I come into my office, I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do today. This is what I want. And this is exactly what the fuck we're going to do. And it's taken me 5 years to get to even this point. That's because of Warrior. Because I didn't know. I was asleep at the wheel. The legal matrix had sucked me in, had fucking pumped my fucking veins of the drug to where you're numb and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. All you know is tomorrow's another day, get another retainer, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Feel like shit, don't have any sleep, no free time, no fucking life. Your life passes you by and you're like, oh, fuck, I thought my kid was in kindergarten. No, bitch, he graduated high school like a year ago. Where the fuck you been? Oh, shit, where is he? Dude, he's in college. How'd that happen? Oh, well, man, while you were slaving away to the legal matrix, your whole fucking life just ran right by you. And you're like, oh, shit, yes, it did. And then you look in the mirror and you're like, man, I used to have dark hair. Now it's all fucking gray. I'm like, holy shit. And they're like, yeah, bro. Look, your fucking Medicare application came because you're 65 fucking years old now. Like, no, man. No, I'm only 40. No, bitch. 25 years just fucking blew by you. And here you are. You're like, oh, shit. No wonder I feel old and tired. Yeah, man. You're just not that young fucking buck you used to be. Why? Because of the legal fucking matrix. And so it goes on and on and on. So for me and Warrior, this whole shift, it just fell upon me. It wasn't about writing the book about my dog anymore, Drake Life, or any other shit. It was like, fuck. Write about what you know about. Talk about what you know about. Think about what you know about. Preach what you know about. Teach what you know about. Lead what you know about. What do I fucking know about? The fucking legal matrix, the legal profession. Why it's fucked up. And get people to pay me and hire me, law students, to figure it the fuck out. And lawyers that even been in practice for years, making all this money for these fucking pinhead partners that want to go out on their own, but they're too fucking scared. They don't know what to do. I can set a law firm up in a day to 5 fucking days in a week. I can do it. I've done it. I can tell them where to go, what to do, who to call. I have the whole fucking network to set these bitches up to be free. Because the next retainer they take, guess what? They're not sharing it with their boss. Those motherfuckers going to keep it, and they're going to eat it. And they're going to have cash to keep. And the first time they do that, when they take that big retainer, like, oh, shit, I don't have to share this with anybody. No, you don't. You can do it whatever the fuck you want. Don't embezzle it. Don't buy drugs with it. Don't buy prostitutes with it, you know. But yeah, it's yours, bitch. How's it feel? Oh, it feels fucking great. Of course it does. You got a boner? Yeah, I do. Do your balls tingle? Hell yeah, they do. Are you confused anymore? No, the fuck I'm not. Why aren't you confused? Because I'm not part of the legal matrix. Fuck them. I just charged this motherfucker 10 grand. He paid me up front to reserve my services, and it's mine. And you're like, oh shit. And see, then you realize the fucking prison you've been in all those years in the legal matrix. So for me, there are days I feel like shit. There are days I feel good. But every day in this shift of writing the book, The Legal Matrix, is like a stack when I write each chapter. Because it's about me. It's about freedom. It's about communication. Because I'm convinced that God just fucking knocked on my head and said, what the fuck are you doing? Quit chasing all these rabbits down these rabbit holes. Do what Brandon Grant said. Fewer pass. Where's it going to pay? And what's your passion? So that's what it's all about. That's what the legal matrix and me are all about. That's my fucking fight, brothers. To free fucking law students and lawyers and to make cash doing it. To give them the reality. And the legal profession, the law school is, nah, man, they don't want me to do it. Well, fuck them. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't care. They can take my fucking law license, but they can't take my knowledge and they can't take my experience. I could not practice law and I could still lead and coach fucking lawyers and people in other industries. But I just happen to know this one. I know the secret fucking handshakes. I know the secret code words. And they don't want you to know them. Tough shit. Tough shit. Because I'm going to expose these fuckers. And I don't care. I'm already doing it on LinkedIn and other social media. I don't give a shit. And people are responding. I'm responding. I'm growing. I'm tired some days. I'm fed the fuck up. But I have some focus. I have some fucking direction. I have some clarity to make lawyers the best they can be. And the only way they can be the best is to be fucking free. To be free of what? The fucking legal matrix. That's what. So that's my mission. That's my sole purpose. And I'm going to keep moving forward. You know, age is just a number. Time's not going to go backwards. And I've said this And sometimes I haven't lived by it, but you know what? Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not arrived. And the only thing is today. And I got to do something every day. It's a fight for me, guys. It's a fucking fight. I swear it is. It's a fucking battle just like you're in. But finally in my life, this late stage, and after 5 years in Warrior, I'm getting clarity and direction and focus. And I'm going to move forward with it. And whatever the fuck happens, happens. But here's what I do know. I hated my life. I hated being contained in the legal matrix. It had about killed me. And that's just fucking unacceptable. So I was going to type up this huge fucking stack, but I decided I'll take a risk and a chance. And maybe I could communicate to you what I'm feeling inside about the Great Escape, about escaping the legal matrix, an attorney's journey to freedom. To freedom. And maybe you'll come to the crossroads too in your profession, and you'll say, enough's enough. You'll take a deep look in the mirror and see the bags under your eyes and how tired you are and fed the fuck up and say, that's it. I'm done. D-O-N-E. Fuck you. Goodbye. Well, for me, I'm done with the legal fucking matrix. Fuck them. I'm coming after him. I'm going to hunt that bitch down. I'm going to fucking destroy it. I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to expose it for the piece of shit deep state that it is. All right. So I've been yapping my fucking gums here for a while, but I wanted to do something different. I hope I can upload this. I hope you guys can hear it. I hope you'll listen to at least some of it, but I know what I have to do. I'm not the best at Warrior. I'm not the best in the technology and the stacking and the door and all that shit. I'm not. But what I am good at is writing, logistics, military, litigation, all that shit. You combine that and that's a lethal fucking weapon to shoot and move an army of fucking lawyers across this nation, across this world, to fight the fucking governments and the fucking legal tyranny. And that scares these motherfuckers. Because when you've had enough and you got nothing to lose, you are the most dangerous motherfucker. You're a Wolverine, and Wolverines attack grizzly bears. They chomp on their fucking neck and they kill them. And we are fucking Wolverines too. All right, so I'm going to wrap this fucker up. I'm going to try and upload it, send it to you guys, and get shit done today. So peace out, love and light. Bryce out.